Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining on a Monday evening. Wish you all happy Easter Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. And this is a great time to begin our weekend. So sit comfortably at the new week after the weekend. Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep inhale, full belly. On your exhale, chant the mantra Om. We'll continuously chant the mantra Om for a couple of minutes. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amrutam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us from untruth to the truth. Lead us from darkness to the light. Lead us from death to immortality. Peace within me, peace within the surroundings, peace in the universe. Slowly open your eyes. So, like I said, this is one of the beautiful weekends and also the new beginning of the new week, renewal, the spring, following the Easter Sunday. So as we continue to begin to practice today, I apologize if my voice is too not audible or video is not clear, but let's sit comfortably as we connect with our breath, connect with our mindfulness, awareness, continue to warm up few more minutes. Place your left hand on the mat, extend the right side of the body. While you sit on both sit bones, there's no weight on the left hand. Just stretch and elongate the right side of the spine. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. Place your right hand on the mat. Stretch on the opposite side. Just listen to the body. With continuous inhaling, exhaling, arching your spine, opening up your heart. No weight on your right hand. And slowly come back to the center. Now we're going to arch backwards. Place your hands behind. No weight on your hands, just to support your spine. And then with deep inhalation, deep in the back bend, lift your heart, open your throat, drop your head back. You can keep the palms on the mat or fingertips on the mat, and there's no weight on your hands. Just arch your spine, lift your heart, Just let go any strain and stress in your lower back. Okay. With that, we'll do the forward bend. Bring your arms up all the way up. If necessary, change your stance from cross leg to Vajrasana, a Japanese style. If this is more convenient for you for folding forward, just change your stance. Bring your arms up, reach up, slowly reach forward. Forehead, bringing the forehead to the floor, keeping the spine straight, neck straight, sit between your heels. Elongate the spine, allow the energy channels to open up, allow the energy chakras to open up. From the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Continuously inhale, take the breath all the way to the root chakra. On your exhale, chant the mantra LAM, L-A-M. LAM. Now bring your awareness to the second energy chakra along the spine. As you connect with the water element, inhale, exhale from the sacral chakra, chant the mantra VAM, V-A-M. VAM. Now bring your awareness to the core center, third chakra, near the navel, connecting with that heat inside our body. Deep inhale, deep exhale from the core center. Chant the mantra RAM, R-A-M. RAM. Now bring your awareness to the fourth chakra, close to your heart center, Anahata chakra. Inhale to the heart center. Exhale from the heart center as you chant the mantra YAM, Y-A-M. YAM. And bring your awareness to the fifth energy chakra near the throat. Inhale through the throat, exhale through the throat like ujjayi breathing. Opening up your space, connecting with that inner space, merging into the outer space. Exhaling, chanting the mantra HUM, H-A-M. HUM. HUM. Now bring your awareness to the sixth energy chakra on the forehead. Sometimes we call it third eye, spiritual eye. Focus on the center. Inhale, exhale. Chant the mantra Om, A-U-M, Om. Now finally bring your awareness to the highest energy chakra on the crown of the head, Sahasrara chakra. Focus on this highest energy center, uniting your body, mind and spirit. Exhaling, chanting only the third syllable in the mantra Om, like humming bee sound. So by now you're extending all the three major energy channels, opening up all the seven energy chakras. And feel it's a deep relaxation pose as well. If you just bring your arms behind, it becomes the child's pose. But you get the same benefits as the yoga mudra. Make sure you sit between your heels. So this is a really deep relaxation pose. Now keeping the left hand towards the front edge of the mat. See if you can bring the right hand up. As you add a gentle twist here, look up to the sky, ceiling. Deep inhale.
On your exhales, see if you could squeeze your right arm underneath your left armpit all the way as far as you can go until you can keep your right shoulder on the mat and turn your head so that you can keep your right cheek on the mat as well. And then lift the left arm up, wrap your left arm behind, and slowly lift the left shoulder. And then just deepen the resting, relax any tension, any strain in your right shoulder muscle. With the deep inhalation and with the deep exhalation. If you like to stretch your right hand further, use your left hand. With support of left hand, you can pull the right hand a little further away. And then as you lift the left shoulder above the right, deepen the twist. Continuously inhale and exhale. Just massage your spine, your lower back, wherever it needs some gentle care. And then slowly come back to the center. This time extend the right arm forward. See if you can bring the left arm up to the ceiling. Look up to the ceiling. And then squeeze your left arm underneath your right armpit. Extend the left arm as far as you can go until you can keep your left shoulder on the mat. Turn your head. Keep the left cheek on the mat. And now you can lift the right arm up. Wrap your right arm behind your back. As you lift your right shoulder above the left. If you like to stretch a little further, you can use your right hand support with help of right hand. See if you can stretch your left arm even further away while you're sitting between your heels, adding a gentle deep twist, melting your left shoulder onto the ground. Let go any strain, stress in the any strain in the lower back muscles. Continue to inhale and exhale. Very nice. Slowly come back to the center, extend your arms. So that is the threading into the eye of the needle. So come into all fours, palms right below the shoulders, knees are right below the hips, spine in the neutral at the beginning. Inhale, lift your hips high, arch your spine, lift your head high, head up. Exhale, round your spine, drop your hips, suck the belly in, chin towards your chest, into cat. We'll do a few more times with these pelvic tilts. The goal is to let go any strain in your lower back muscles. Pelvic tilting. Inhale into cow. You can even wag your tail, stress. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So now that we are comfortable in this cat cow, see if you can extend the left leg back. Extend the right arm forward. And you can even arch your spine and kick the leg high towards your head, like you go into cow. And as you bring the knee to the chest, elbow to the knee, round your spine like you do in the cat. Suck your belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. These warm-ups are more important than the actual asana practice, because especially when you had a tough, challenging day, it's good to take all the time you need to warm up. So keep the balance on the left knee and the right palm. Extend the right leg back. Extend the left arm forward. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Right knee to the chest. Left elbow to the right knee. Round the spine. Inhale. Kick the leg high into tigers like this. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. exhale. Inhale, exhale. So while you're warmed up, see if you can extend the right leg all the way to the sideways. And then slowly come on up into this gate pose. Extend the right arm. Your weight is on one knee only. And just completely extend. You should feel stretch and elongation on the right side of the body. Deep inflation. While you do the counter pose, you can slide your right arm towards your right leg and do the counter pose. And now that you feel the stretch on the left side of the body, inhale, exhale. Inhale. Just mindfully move your body with integrated breath. Now we're going to switch back to the all fours. Now we're going to extend the left leg to the other side, coming into the gate pose. Extend the left leg, spine and the left arm in one straight line. Deep inhale. On your exhale, slide your left arm towards your left leg. Extend the opposite side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Just move very, very mindfully. So come back to all fours. Extend both legs into plank. Take a deep inhale. Spine and the legs in a straight line. You can rock your body weight forward like this and backwards. Forward, backwards. And if you like to do Ashtanga Namaskar, knees on, soften the elbow, knees on the mat, soften the elbows, chest on the mat, chin on the mat. Notice your hips are not touching the mat. Only 8 points of contact. From here, you can lower the hips down, coming into Bhujangasana. Lift your head high. Relax your shoulders, shoulders away from your ears. Push the mat with your palms, coming into downward facing dog. So here, the first downward facing dog, just let go. This is a deep relaxation pose as well. Lift your tailbone high, spine in one straight line, legs in one straight line. Ujjayi breathing, inhaling through the throat and exhaling through the throat center. Slowly, you can come on your toes all the way up. You can lower the heels down, pressing the ground. Inhale, come on to the toes. But keep the spine in the straight line, not rounding your spine. Keep the spine straight line as keep the legs in one straight line, like in the inverted V shape. Exhale, press your heels down. Inhale, come on to the toes. Exhale, press your heels down. Now shift the weight to the left leg as you lift the right leg up into the 3-leg down dog. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. On your exhale, see if you can pull the right knee outside of your right elbow. Kick the leg high on your inhale. On your exhale, see if you can pull the right knee to the face. On your inhale, kick the leg high. On your exhale, see if you can pull the right knee forward towards the face and see if you can extend the right leg underneath your left armpit. Now shift the weight to the left leg and the right palm and then lift the left arm up. As the weight is on the left leg and the right palm, there's no weight on the right leg extended diagonally. Like in the scissors kick, open your heart, lift yourself up, and then back the left palm back onto the mat, kick the leg up, back up to the 3-leg down dog. Deep inhale. On your exhale, pull the right knee, bend the right knee, open up your right hip, and see if you can pivot on the standing leg. Allow the right foot touch the ground, and no weight shifts to the right foot. Push your hips high. Again, this is a Chamakkarasana. Keep the spine, left leg straight, left arm straight. Weight is on one leg and one arm. No weight on the right leg, big toe touching the mat. Continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out. And kick the leg back up, back to the three leg down. And lower the leg down, back to down dog. Take the child's pose for a second before we switch to the opposite side. Deep breathing in and out. Slowly come back to the down dog again. Full cycles of breath, ujjayi breathing, inhaling, exhaling. See if you can lift the left leg up to the sky into three leg down dog. Continuously inhaling. And on your exhale, pull the left knee outside of your left elbow. Open up your left hip. And then slowly kick the leg up, back up. Inhaling. Exhaling, pull the left knee to the face, to the nose. Engage your core muscles. Inhale and kick the leg high. Three leg down dog. On your exhale, next time, pull the knee forward and then diagonally extend the leg out diagonally underneath your right armpit. And then once you can keep the weight on the right leg and the left palm, lift the right arm up, like almost like a reverse flip, that Chamakkarasana. Sometimes we call it deep inhale, like scissors kick. Deep inhale, deep exhale, inhale, exhale, like wild thing, right? It's like a reverse wild thing. Slowly keep the right arm back on the mat. Keep the left leg back up to the sky. Back to the three leg down dog. Deep inhale. Now slowly open up your left hip, bend your left knee, look underneath your left armpit. Keep the weight on the right leg and the right palm. Slowly flip over. Slowly. No weight shifts to the left leg. The weight is still on the right leg and the right palm. Keep pushing your hips high into the wild thing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and back to the three leg down dog. And back to the down dog. And take one more resting pose, child's pose. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling as you deepen the resting relaxation in the child's pose. Slowly come back to plank again. Deep inhale. Now shift the weight to the left palm. Left palm. Keep the weight on the left leg. You can bend your right knee. You can pull the right knee, bend it like this. You can extend. It's very simple because you have a support of the right leg on the mat. But if you really want to challenge yourself, you can extend the right leg. Keep it in front of the left foot. And if you want to challenge further, just keep the right leg on top of the left leg into the side plank. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale as you balance on one arm, on one leg, and back to the plank. and back to the child's pose. So we're doing very cautiously, very mindfully, integrating the breath into the movement. Slow, deep inhalations, slow, deep exhalations. Back to the plank. Deep inhale. Keep the weight on the right palm on the right leg. And then you can bend the left knee. You can keep the left foot in front of the onto the right side slightly. It's very gentle. But if you want to challenge yourself, you can extend the right left leg, keep it in front of the right leg, or you can keep it on top of the right leg into the side plank. Balance on one arm, on one leg. Keep your hips high, the spine, and the legs in one straight line. Continuously inhaling, continuously exhaling. Keep trying to push your hips high. And back to the plank, and back to the child's pose. So if this isn't warming up, we can do one more set of warm up before we stand up. So back to the plank. Spine and the legs in one straight line, arms right below the shoulders. So here is the regular plank, but here we're going to switch to the forearm plank. From the regular plank, we're going to switch to the forearm plank. That means left forearm on the mat, and then the right forearm on the mat. This is still a plank, but it's on forearms. So from the forearm plank, you can come back to the regular plank. Still the spine and the legs in one straight line. Take all the time you need. Take a deep inhale when you come back to the regular plank. And slowly, on my counts, 1, and then 2, come back to regular plank. Between my counts, come back to forearm plank. And when I count 3, come back to regular plank on your inhales. So between my counts, you go into forearm plank on your exhales. On my counts, back to the regular plank, inhales. Okay, so begin. 1, regular plank, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last, we'll go down now, okay? Pancha, Chatwari, 3, 2, Ekam, regular plank. Take the child's pose. You deserve a break. Deep inhale and an exhale. Control. Slow down your heartbeat. Pulse rate. Okay, I think that's probably the last warm up. After the resting, if you need a little more rest, you can stay in the child's pose. After that, we can stand up. So hope you're all doing well. And now the actual asanas practice begins. And this is, we will start with sun salutations, some standing asanas. After that,
We will slowly wind down and so do some back bends, some inversions, and slowly wind down. So let's see how much time. We have 1 hour exact for the asanas practice. And so if you remember, the Ashtanga Yoga begins with the practice of 8 limbs of yoga, comes with yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, and then pratyahar, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. Those are the 8 steps towards towards the reaching the goal of removing the ignorance. Only after that we can actually realize the true real selves. So that is how the Ashtanga Yoga, Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga goes. In chapter 2, he talks about the Ashtanga Yoga and Sutra number 29. So before that, he explains why we need to practice. And before that, he explains how we can realize our true real self, and then how we can understand the nature of ourselves and the nature of the universe. So those are the 8 limbs, and that's what we will practice in every yoga class. So let's stand up and begin with the like a moon salutation. I may go slow today because I had a very challenging day at work. Been working very late last night, so but you don't have to go as slow as I'm going. You can go a little bit more intense as needed. Palms in Anjali Mudra. Let's begin with the simple classical salutations. Ekam, arch back, deep inhale. Dvi, exhale. Uttanasana.
Chest on your thighs, feel free to bend your knees. Engage your sacrum. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Chatwari. Walk back and jump back into plank. Deep inhale and exhale into Chaturanga. First Chaturanga today, 4 limbs pause. And Pancha, inhale into Up Dog. Shoulders away from your ears, toes pointed, knees off the ground. Shat, exhale into Down Dog. Full cycles of breath, inhalations, exhalations. Enjoy breathing mindfully. Now, whenever you're ready, lift the right leg up to the sky. 3-leg down dog. Step inside your right hand into lunge. Sapta. We can even add a low lunge coming into Anjaneyasana. Deep devotional practice. Open your heart. Open your arms. You can even interlock your hands behind if you prefer. As you bring your shoulder blades, as you deepen the arch, lifting your heart. So you can do whatever variations make sense to you. Come back to the lunge. Asta, step forward, back to Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs. Nava, Urdhvastasana. Reach up, arch back, and back to just Anjali Mudra, back to the heart center, back to Samsthiti. That's how we always begin and end with some salutation. Come back to where we began from. We can even do traditional chanting sometimes. So we do the second salutation. Hey, Ekam, reach up, arch back, head squeeze between your biceps. Only the upper body is arching back. Your hips, you're still towards the front edge of the mat. Exhale, Dvi, Uttanasana, chest on your thighs. Very mindfully, chest on your thighs. Engage your sacrum. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Chatwari, palms on the mat. Walk back or jump back into plank. Deep inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. That's Chatwari. Pancha, inhale into Up Dog. Relax your shoulders, toes pointed. Shat, exhale into Down Dog. Enjoy breathing. Full cycle of breath. Lift the left leg up to the sky into 3-leg Down Dog. Sapta. Step inside your left hand and into lunge, and then you can add a low lunge and going into Anjaneyasana. Deep inhale. On your exhale, open your heart, interlock your hands, bring your shoulder blades, extend your elbows. Do all the variations you can make it. And offer your love and prayers through this pose. Fingertips back on the mat, back to the lunge. Asta, back to the Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs. Nava, back to the Urdhva Hastasana. All the way back. And then palms to the heart. Back to Samasthiti. So that's just 2 classical sun salutations. Okay? We will do classical sun salutation B's now. Palms into Anjali Mudra. Ekam into chair pose. Shift the weight to the heels, lift your toes. Knees right above the toes. Dvi, Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs. Engage your sacrum. Trini Ardha Uttanasana. Deep inhale. Chatwari. Palms on the mat. Walk back into plank. Deep inhale and then exhale. Chaturanga. Pancha. Inhale into up dog. Shat. Exhale into down dog. Now prepare to go into warrior 1 on the right. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Deep inhale. Step inside your right hand. And then keep the left heel on the mat, toes down to pigeon toes. Legs are hip distance apart so that your hips are square. Front thigh is parallel, horizontal to the ground. Back leg is straight. Virabhadrasana 1. Feel free to join your palms into Anjali Mudra. You had it squeezed between your biceps. Enjoy breathing. Focus on the Agni Chakra. Feel free to add a variation in the warrior 1. Interlock your hands like you did before. In the Anjaneyasana, interlock your hands like this. Interlock. If you can press your palms, great. But if you cannot press your palms with each other, that's okay. At least extend the elbows like this, behind your back. Extend the elbows behind as you bring your shoulder blades together. Completely. Keep that front thigh parallel to the ground and reach forward. Forehead touching the big toe into humble warrior. And back up to warrior 1. And now we're going to switch. Vinyasa. Right leg back into plank. Deep inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Just a brief resting pose before we do the warrior 1 on the left side. Enjoy breathing. Lift the left leg up to the sky. 3 leg down dog. Step inside your left hand. And then keep the legs are hip distance apart. Keep the heel, right heel on the mat, toes down to pigeon toes. Virabhadrasana 1. Front thigh is parallel, back leg is straight. Feel free to join your palms into Anjali Mudra. Continuously inhale and then exhale. Let's add a variation here. Interlock your hands. Try to extend the elbows. Bring your shoulder blades together. Now go into humble warrior. Reach forward as if you're going to bite that big toe with your mouth. Reach forward down. Open up your left hip. Go as deep as you can go. And back to Virabhadrasana 1. Vinyasa again. Step back into plank. Deep inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. This is the last down dog in this sun salutation B. So stay here for a few cycles of breath. Deep resting relaxation pose. Enjoy breathing. Pay attention. Focus on the Ajna chakra. Focus Dharana. This is one of the 8 limbs, right? Focus on your heart center. Enjoy breathing. Look between your hands. Walk forward and jump forward into Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs. Inhale back to the chair pose.
And Samasthiti. Palms to the heart. Close your eyes. Deep resting. Standing mountain pose. Feel free to close your eyes every time you come to Samasthiti. Slow down your heartbeat. Pulse rate. We will do second time consolidation B. Now I don't need to explain. Maybe I will just count, then you just follow along. But make sure you integrate the breath. So there's no compromise in integrating the breath. You should know when to inhale, when to exhale. You should know in every pose. Palms into Anjali Mudra. Prepare to do consolidation B second time. Ekam. Chair pose. Utkatasana. 3. Exhale. Uttanasana. 3. Ardha Uttanasana. Chaturari. Palms on the mat. Walk back into plank. Deep inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. Pancha inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Shut. Now we're going to start with the left side, but it doesn't really matter because we will do both sides in each consolidation B. So slowly lift the left leg up to the sky, 3 leg down dog. Step inside your left hand and warrior 1 on the left. You can stay here for the rest of the class if you like. You don't need to do even the rest of the class. Interlock your hands behind. Keep the shoulder blades engaged. Extend your elbows. Deep inhale. And slowly reach forward, fold forward. Open up your left hip. Try to touch the big toe with your forehead as you extend your elbows towards the ceiling. Humble warrior. Ujjayi breathing. And back to warrior 1. And vinyasa. Palms on the mat. Step back into plank. Deep inhale. Exhale into chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. So prepare to do warrior 1 on the right side this time, but rest before we do right side. Ujjayi breathing. Calm, steady, centered. That's when you begin, the pose begins. Sthira Sulpa Asana. Slowly lift the right leg up to the sky, 3 leg down dog. Step inside your right hand, Virabhadrasana 1 on the right side. Back foot turns to pigeon toes. Front thigh is parallel. Deep inhale. And then exhale. Let's add a variation. Humble warrior. Extend your elbows. Interlock your hands behind. Don't bend the elbows. Extend the elbows completely. And then reach forward, fold forward into humble warrior. Second time is a lot easier. Notice your forehead is even more closer to the big toe. Your right hip is even more open. Slowly back to warrior 1. And fingertips back on the mat. Step back into plank. Deep inhale. Exhale into chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. This is the last down dog. In consolidation B, stay here. Couple of cycles of breath.
Enjoy breathing. And look between your hands, step forward or walk forward into Uttanasana, chest on your thighs. Inhale, back to the chair pose.
And palms to heart center. Back to Samasthiti. Close your eyes. Slow down your heartbeat, pulse rate. Sometimes it's good to be kinder and gentler towards yourself. Kindness and compassion not only works for others, it works for yourself. So slowly open your eyes. So with today's class, I think we can start this sun salutation A, couple of sun salutation A's, couple of sun salutation B's, but on Saturdays we do more. So let's do remaining asanas practice. You can extend the legs, use the mat, feel free to adjust the mat, whatever you like, so that you can still see me on your big screens. Place your hands on the hips. So widen, slowly, gently, with the help of gravity, slowly lean forward, slowly. Even if your spine is horizontal down at this time, that's just fine. And if you have a block nearby, just keep the block in the center of the mat. And then when you think you're ready, keep the spine straight and elongated. Allow the gravity to help you to deepen forward bend. Your forehead or crown of the head comes towards the block. But at no point in time, you're not going to round the spine. Keep the spine straight, even if the head doesn't come to the center of the feet. Just keep the spine straight, even if your head is not in the middle. Try to keep the neck and the spine in one straight line. Those advanced students can actually bring the head between your feet while falling forward as you keep the spine straight. But that's just sometimes it's harder than the others. Other times, just stay there. Enjoy the deep forward bend. You can reach for the edges of the feet with your hands as you keep the head between your feet on the block. Inhale, exhale. Try not to bend your knees here. Extend the legs as you deepen the forward bend. So now that you are comfortable here, you can keep the hands on the mat, center of the mat. You can walk your both hands to the right foot and then turn your forehead to the right knee. Like head to knee, Janusri Sakshana, standing up. Okay, just keep if necessary, bend the knee, okay? Don't force yourself. Keep the spine straight, but if needed, you can slightly bend the knee as you bring the forehead to the knee. Keeping the spine straight is the goal here. So in the process, if you know, I don't know if you have already done it, just notice your left toes come inwardly. So it's more deeper into the inside. The right foot turns to the right, outside. The left foot turns to the inside as you keep the forehead to the right knee. Continuously, you jog breathing. You can even do chin lock or a throat lock here. It's good for your thyroid glands. And then slowly come back to the middle. Your right toes turns in. Your hands come to the center of the mat or center between your feet. Now slowly walk your hands to the left foot. Turn the left toes out, right toes in as you bring the head to left knee. Janusri Sakshana. You can keep the hands on each side of the foot. Feel free to slightly gently bend the left knee if needed. But try not to round your spine. Enjoy breathing. And if you can do chin lock, you can do chin lock, forehead to the knee. And slowly come back to the center.
Okay, now that we adjusted here, we can do skandasana here. So just sit on the left side like this. You can feel free to lift the heel, arms into Anjali Mudra. You can even extend the right arm and the left arm. You can bring the palms to the center of your heart center. You can join, keep your fingertips on the mat as you come back to the wide leg forward bend. Now this time we do skandasana to the opposite side. Bend the right leg and extend the left leg. Arms to the Anjali Mudra. Notice your heel is above, just balancing on the toes only this time. You can even extend the arms. Those advanced, like some people who have no knee issues, who likes to challenge themselves, you can do back and forth, left to right, right to left, like this. And those advanced students, they don't even need to touch the mat, but feel free to touch the mat as needed. 1, come up, 2, come up, 3, come up, 4, come up, 5, come up. So I'm touching the mat, but you don't have to. You can try not just without touching the mat. Inhale, come up, exhale, inhale, come up, exhale, inhale, come up, exhale. So you don't have to touch the mat if that's possible. So back to the wide leg forward bend, head between your feet, and slowly come up. The counter pose for that forward bend is always the same thing. Just do the back bend. So push your hips forward, deepen the back bend. Deep inhale, and then exhale. Okay. So it sounds like we're still doing warm-ups, isn't it? So come to the center. We can do one leg balancing poses. Keep the weight on the left leg. Fold your right knee. You can come into tree pose. Keep the right leg above the knee, left knee or below the left knee, but don't keep it on the knee. So notice your right knee is pointing to sideways. If your leg is slipping, keep it below the knee as you come into the tree pose. One leg balance. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Your left leg is solid like a tree trunk. Kneecap is locked. The roots of the tree is deeply grounded. So you have the strength in the roots. Engage your core muscles. Focus on your roots and your core. So you would not lose balance. Even the branches are moving, the upper tree is moving, but you still have the strong roots. Palms to the heart. Now slowly lift the right knee up. Hold on to the big toe. With your right hand index finger, see if you can extend the right leg. Extend the left arm. And then back to the heart center. Lower the right leg down. Now same thing, left tree on the other side. Bend the left knee, keep it above the knee or below the knee. Take all the time you need. Test it out, test your balance first. If your leg is slipping, keep it below the knee. Steady your breath, steady your gaze. Slowly come into the tree pose. Continuously focus on your roots and then you go. As you come out of the tree pose, slowly lift the left knee up, reach for the big toe with your left hand index fingers and extend the left leg. And extend your right arm for the counter balance. Release. With control, slowly come down. So that's just one leg balance. We will do a couple more one leg balances. Maybe we will do Arti Chandrasana, and then we will do Warrior 3. So those are challenging one leg balancing poses. And then we will tip off with that
Natarajasana, another one leg balancing pose. So you can use a mat again, spread your feet, and then turn your right toes out, gently turn the left toes in, extend the arms. And first we will begin with the triangle. So keep the block close by. So notice your hips are in one line. As you come into the triangle, shoulders are in one line. Both legs are straight. If you like to do extended triangle, you can extend the left arm in line with the left leg. But still both legs are straight. Both hips are in one line, shoulders in one line. The entire body is glued to the back wall behind you. And then reverse, the wall triangle, just goes left arm goes down. And then you can even lift the right arm, wrap your right arm behind as you lift your right shoulder above your left shoulder. Try to keep both knees straight. And then revolve triangle. Back to the triangle. This time we will bend the front knee and becomes the side angle. Inhale, exhale. You can do extended side angle. This leg and the left arm is in one straight line. There's not much weight on your hand on the block, but it's still the same principle. Your hips are in one line, shoulders are in one line, entire body is in one plane. Now shift the weight to the right leg, completely shift the weight to the right leg, slide the back leg halfway, and then you can pull the left leg forward, then the block forward a little bit, and kick the left leg back into Ardha Chandrasana. That's a one leg balancing pose. Keep the spine and left leg in one straight line. Enjoy everything. Steady the gauge, steady the pose. Revolve half moon, left arm down to the block. Still keep the leg as high as it is. Don't drop the leg down. The spine and the left leg in a straight line. Notice your hips are horizontal to the ground. Your leg is horizontal to the ground. Your spine and the leg is in one straight line. Palms to the Anjali Mudra to the heart center. Don't drop the leg down. Open up your arms like flying warrior. And then try to go into warrior 3. Palms into Anjali Mudra. Extend your both arms. If you lose balance, you can use the culture wall in the front. And then back to the half moon pose. And then roll the leg down, slide back into side angle pose. And here we're going to windmill our arms, come into warrior 2. Look towards your middle finger, front thigh is parallel. Turn your palm up, reverse warrior. And then back to warrior 2. And then straighten the leg, straighten the toes, turn your toes in. That's simple as that. If you like to take a break, you can rest in child's pose here before we do the other side. How much time we have? We're doing perfect with the time. Take a few seconds, child's pose. So when I'm ready, slowly come up. Back to the wide leg stance. So this time we will do the same thing on the other side. So right toes in, left toes out. Prepare to do the triangle first. Keep both knees straight. Use a block.
Shoulders aligned, hips aligned, it's all in one plane. Look to the sky, ceiling. If you can also extend the arm in line with the right leg. If you want to do the revolve triangle, just keep the right arm towards the block. You can keep the right toes even further in so that you have a balance, good balance. As you bring the right hand to the block, and then you can lift the left arm up, or you can even wrap your, if you lose balance, smile, go back again, and then wrap your left arm behind if you can. In the revolve triangle. And then back to the triangle pose. And then now we're going to extend, bend the knee into the side angle. You can also do the extended side angle. So when you think you're ready, so shift the weight completely to the left leg, completely to the left leg, and then pull the block a little bit further away, and then kick the right leg up into one leg balancing pose, into the half moon pose. Keep the spine and the right leg in one straight line. Don't drop the right leg down. Ardha Chandrasana. Keep the right leg and the spine horizontal to the ground. Don't drop the leg down. So slowly bring the right arm towards the block. Left arm up into revolved half moon pose. So notice your hips are in one line, but your hip and the spine and the leg is still horizontal to the ground. And then join your palms into Anjali Mudra, Flying Warrior. Or if you're ready, go into Warrior 3. Back to half moon pose. I know we did not stay too long there. It's challenging, especially for me today. And then slowly keep the leg down, slide back into side angle pose. And then whenever you're ready, windmill your arms, come into Warrior 2. Reverse Warrior. And then back to Warrior 2. And then slowly release, closing. Good job, everybody. That's the one sequence. It gives you many variety of one leg balancing poses. So take a child's pose before we continue with one or two more standing asanas. Child's pose. So slowly come back up into Vajrasana. And then when you think you're ready, we'll do two more one leg balancing poses. And then after that, we will do some inversions, back bends. And then we wind down. So stand up. So we did the chair pose with Katasana. So let's do the one leg chair pose. Arms into Anjali Mudra. First come to the chair pose. Notice your knees are above the toes. Now shift the weight to the left leg. Lift the right leg up. Wrap your right leg over the left. If you can double wrap, go for it, but weight is only on one leg. And then wrap your right arm below the left into Garudasana. Arms are wrapped up, legs are wrapped up, spine in the straight line. Squat down, sit down in one leg chair pose. Lift your elbows to the shoulder level, relax your right shoulders. If you lose balance, you can smile and come back. You
Okay, and that's balance. Okay, so these one-leg balances are, you cannot pretend. You have to have a very, very good control of your breath, your body, and mind. Arms in Anjali Mudra. Chair pose again to the other side. Shift the weight to the right foot. Lift the left leg up. Wrap your left leg over the right. No space between these thighs. And then wrap your left arm below the right into Garudasana. Lift the elbows to the shoulder level. One balancing and one leg balancing. It's not as easy as it looks. Please shake your legs. Now we will do another one leg balancing. Is the Natarajasana. Shift the weight to the left leg. Fold your right knee. I can turn to the sideways. Shift the weight to one leg. Fold your right knee. Hold on to the ankle from inside. And then lift the left arm up. Kick the left leg, right leg, sorry. Again, I'm losing balance already. No expectation here, just continuously kick the right leg up towards the ceiling. As you balance on the left leg into the ladder of the dance, try to extend the right knee. Balance between equal and opposite forces. And release. There's no pretending here. So do the other side. Shift the weight to the right foot. This time, bend your left knee. Hold on to the ankle from inside. Right hand up. Balance on one leg as steadily as you can. Deep inhale as you kick the left leg into this towards the ceiling. As you lean forward just enough for the counterbalance, you solid your feet. Your standing leg is supposed to be solid. If not, you lose balance like I did. So solid balance. And then slowly take the leg high into Natarajasana. Slowly with control, come out of the pose. So those are a few standing asanas for today. After that, we will do some back bends, a couple more back bends, and then we will do some inversions as well. Come down, lie down on your tummy, like you lie down on a beach. Mukrasana. Deep resting pose. So let's do the Dhanurasana, okay? Right, ready to do Dhanurasana. Bend the knees, reach for your ankles from outside. It's similar to the Natarajasana, except now you have support of the ground. You can do kick both legs rather than one leg at a time. And you inhale, kick your both legs into your arms. Just use your arch your body. Allow the body to turn into the bow shape. And your gravity is helping you. At the same time, it's also challenging you. Deep inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And release. Again, Makarasana. Resting Makarasana.
Then we'll do half camel. After that, we'll do inversions. When you do half camel, come on your knees. You can curl the toes under like this, or you can keep the ankle on the mat. Try to keep pushing into the hips, into the wall in the front. And as you arch your upper body backwards, your pelvis, your hips, thighs are glued into the wall in the front. Reach for the right heel with your right hand and then lift the left arm up. Just keep pushing into the wall on your inhales. With a grip on your right heel, deepen the back bend on your exhales. But you're not falling back, not shifting the weight to the heel. Just keep pushing into the wall on your inhales. On your exhale, deepen the back bend into the half camel. Come back to the neutral. We'll do the half camel on the other side. So slowly lift the left arm up, reach for the left heel, right arm up. Keep pushing into the wall, pelvis, hips glued into the wall in the front. With the grip on your left heel, just deepen the back bend on your exhale. On your inhale, push into the wall. On your exhale, deepen the back bend. Slowly come out and take the counter pose, child's pose. So make sure you, after the class, you could drink, after the dinner, you can drink a good amount of water before you go to sleep today. So now we can lie down on the back. We can do a couple of inversions. Use a block or use your elbows underneath. Come into this knees bent, feet on the mat, close to your buttocks, entire spine touching the mat. Slowly raise your hips high. You can squeeze the block underneath, or you can support the bridge with elbows underneath, your choice. And either way, you're just keeping hips high so that your heart is higher than the brain, neck is flat on the mat. So allow the heart center to raise higher so that it can circulate the blood to the brain using the gravity without straining your heart. Stay here. So deep resting pose, relaxing pose. Those who do not have a block, you can support the bridge with elbows underneath the bridge, like the pillows under the bridge. Take the breath continuously inhaling, continuously exhaling. I think this is almost like a back bend, but it is more than that. It's more inversion, and it also helps almost like therapy, almost like a therapy in this pose. So slowly lift the right leg up to the sky. You can also lift both legs to the sky, legs up the wall. Today we don't do shoulder stand, but eventually, some days we will do shoulder stand. But today is just legs up the wall. Slowly bend your knees back to the bridge or half wheel. After that, we can lie down into Shavasana, completely resting on the mat, heels in, toes out, palms away from your body, close your eyes. Pretend like you're being reborn. Every time you come to Shavasana, we have an opportunity for the renewal, opportunity from the dead to immortality. opportunity. Close, slow, deep inhales, slow, deep exhales. Slowly wiggle your fingers, feet and hands, fingertips. Bring your sensation back to the body, mindfully being present. And slowly fold your knees to the chest, roll onto the right side, or massage your spine both ways, and then completely roll onto the right and left into baby into the mother's womb. And slowly, with support of one hand, slowly sit up. We have a few minutes left, and we could use this perfect opportunity for meditation. This is a great time to meditate. Sit comfortably. We can do one pranayam, which is Brahmari pranayam, and then after that we will go into meditation. Brahmari is the humming bee sound. It helps to resonate. It helps to create the vibration in your crown of the head, which allows you to have a deep sleep, allows you to bring your awareness to the higher consciousness. So the way to do the Brahmari is you just continuously chant the third syllable sound in the mantra Om. We have three syllables A, U, That third syllable is the one that you continuously chant. And you don't have to wait for me, you just continuously, if you run out of breath, inhale normally through the nose, and then you exhale. As you exhale, you continuously chant like humming bee sound. So before you do that, you have to plug in the ears with your index fingers, and you have to relax your shoulders. Don't lift the shoulders, don't tighten up the shoulders, relax your shoulders. You don't need to touch your face, you don't need to touch your, close your eyes or anything. Just plug the ears and then keep the body, entire body is relaxed, including your facial muscles are relaxed. And then once you plug the ears, you wouldn't be able to hear me. You could only listen to your own vibration in your head. So as you sound like humming bee sound, continuously inhaling, continuously exhaling for a minute. You don't have to close your eyes. Feel free to close your eyes. I think it's best if you can close your eyes.
So when you come out of the Brahmari, you can still keep your eyes closed. You can keep your thumb and index finger touching into Dhyana Mudra, and keep your wrist or wrist resting on your knees. Close your eyes and go into meditation. Your body is still, motionless. Your mind is calm, silent, witnessing your own consciousness. Or consciousness is witnessing your mind. Focus on breath. Focus on the Ajna Chakra, body, heart center. Continuously inhaling, continuously exhaling. You can even chant on your inhales and exhales mentally. You can start with Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Continuously. After a while, you even forget chanting. You may only say, instead of 5 syllables, you may only say 3 syllables. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. After a while, you even forget completely chanting because you're so absorbed in that inner stillness, inner silence, in that deep, divine inner consciousness. You may even forget anything and everything, and then you become one with that divine consciousness on your own, continuously. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Palms into Ajna Mudra, bow down to yourself, bow down to each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you all for joining on a Monday evening. It's we have a few more minutes left, but I will let you go and spend some time with your family, loved ones, eat some good dinner, make sure you drink a lot of water and have a good night's sleep and rest. So we will have another evening class, Wednesday evening class remotely. And then Saturday mornings, we are trying to have an in-person outdoor yoga classes at the temple. So hope to see you all. I think we already had one class at the temple. It was beautiful to see, beautiful practice and see many of you. So hope to see you all, more and more of you on the Saturday morning in person. So again, we have a class Wednesday evening. Namaste. Good night.